Hey folks, welcome to my 7th attempt at trying to record this, and welcome back to Prey. I'm trying to do a follow-up point from the end of the last set, but I keep getting distracted or something happens and I have to restart. But basically, remember I was saying my grandmother died and I was going to a funeral. Well, viewing before she was sent off to be cremated. Yeah, firstly, she didn't want to be cremated. That's my grand aunt's insistence. She's kind of rushing ahead without even waiting for the will, you know. Apparently, my grandma had one. But yeah, she's just rushing ahead without waiting for it. And
Hello, Dr. Yu.
hiya. And I'm just like looking at the funeral, like the prep she's done for it. Like she demanded to be the one to do it, and I'm just like looking at it. It just looks like she was trying to tear the woman down once more, even in death.
Looks like you've had a rough day. I'll have you feeling better soon. There. All better. Please fill out a patient experience questionnaire so I can serve you better next time.
It just tear her down once more, even in death. Like, you know, people typically when they're in the casket are dressed in their best clothes. She was in this blouse that honestly looked like a pajamas top. One went so far as to compare. Like initially, it was only when Mom clarified that it was actually a blouse at all that I knew it was one. I thought it was a pajamas top the whole time. That's how bad it looked. And Mom went so far as to say it looked like a prison pajamas top. She had rosary beads, but apparently it wasn't her good ones. It was some other pair, and they had this odd label sticking up on them. It was honestly pissing me off just seeing it. I think there was something else to it, but it was just really annoying to see and deal with. While me and Nan had the best relationships in later years, it was still hard. It was still hard to see just her being there and gone, but just to see her being wronged like this. And Mom did actually make a solid point that the falling out we had wasn't really between me and Nan and Mom. It was really my grand aunt. I'm trying not to say her name. That was actually why I re-recorded it once. Stopped recording once. It was actually between us and her, just using Nan as a mouthpiece. Nan, had dementia, and was just being wound up and manipulated by the other one. At least that's Mum's take on it, and yeah, wouldn't be surprised. She's rather domineering. The grand aunt. She's rather domineering, and if you're not in your best, if you're not your best self, you wouldn't be able to handle it. So it's just frustrating, and it makes a hard, difficult time all the harder. And I just don't understand why it would be like this. Like, she even knowingly knows that she's driving people away and whatnot, but she keeps doing it anyway. That she knows, I outright said to Mom that she has no one. She's on her own. But yet she keeps pushing everyone away. I just don't understand it. It just doesn't make any sense to me. So those are some dramatic 3D printers. And it's actually funny, I've seen this 3D printer here, and I was just coming from Mankind Divided with, you know, the 3D printed city and all that. But, yeah, I just don't get her and people like her. Makes no sense to me. Oh, Christ. That slapping is gonna piss me off. Like, apparently you could scrap them for spare parts. But, no.
Welcome. Maybe I can help you.
But yeah, I don't get people like her, and I don't get why you would do that. It's just foreign, completely foreign to me. But anyway, I do hope that wasn't, you know, you didn't mind me saying my little bit there. Yeah, just anything that's been itching away at me. I suppose I said my piece over on Twitter, but I find it's never quite enough. Tomato engineered to taste like a Iberian cured ham and thrive in conditions aboard Talos 1. That's some genetic engineering going on. But, oh, my eyes are tired. Let me just do this water. But, yeah, do not use before distilling. What? Water pipe? Liquefied cooled, super cooled. Okay, I didn't think about... Oh no, liquefied content. Do not play in or around or occupy this container for any purpose. Container must be placed on hard level surface. Load uniformly. Okay. But,
Hello.
escape pod key. Ah, okay. We can ignore that. Oh, we actually got a quest out of this. Found a transcript message from a scientist named Galgos. Apparently she was having crisis of conscience over his experiments poured on volunteer test subjects. She and a friend planned to smuggle incriminating evidence off station. Galgos hid the evidence on a thumb drive labeled Mementos. Been contacted by another operator named December. Like January, it has my voice. However, December's directive is telling me to escape Talos 1. Games up before I lost my memory, I had the key to Alex's private escape pod in the debriefing room of the Neuromod division. Okay. He's in the guts, apparently. Let's head back up. But yeah, anyway, sorry for the tangent at the start. Like I was saying, it's difficult trying time, and her antics are just making it all the worse. It just feels like an open wound thinking about it. And fuck it, I want to say it. I want to say what she's like.
Hello. Are you here for an appointment?
If someone's being a shit cunt, it doesn't matter to me whether they're, if they're blood or otherwise. A shit cunt's a shit cunt. And to be honest, I don't think anyone can disagree with my usage of that. With, the antics she gets up to. That I've stated here. I know some people are touchy about the word cunt, but I'm Irish. Plus, that's an Aussie. I got C-word privileges. Definitely do need to check down there. Though I wonder if I can open this up. I was really hoping I could use that to engage the other guy, but apparently not. Morgue. Alright. Keep this on. Wait. Mimic matter tree.
Sound amplitude available.
Oh, that's totally not suspicious at all. Actually, no, wait. That's... Huh.
Operator approach.
Okay, way to ruin my stealth. It's like the one... The hell?
Am I being disassembled?
Apologies.
Inspecting. Your suit's leaking. I'll patch that for you. Job done.
Actually, remember when January said there's no other operators like him? Ah, not so tough now, are ya?
Moving.
That's not entirely true, with the introduction to December. And also someone drew, not quite anime, but let's just say it for, ease of use. Hot anime girl mimic. I posted on my Twitter when I've discovered it. Onion Oni, I think was the DeviantArt account. And, yes. Fuck me a mimic. Can't remember where I was going with that. I am damn tired right now. I had a point there, but like I got distracted with something there,
Moving.
and then here. If I pause and check, 1 sec. Oh yeah, I remember now. It was kind of how I segued there onto the hot anime girl mimic. Um, I've been seeing like in, I'm not sure.
I'm right here.
Yeah, you flew into me, you asshole. Referring to an older but attractive woman as a Christmas cake. Yeah, and then May December romances and all this. So I'm just imagining like if they're making anime girl versions of the different special operators. I guess January will be a lolly. The December will be an older hot chick. You know. So yeah, I have too much time on my hands. Ooh, medkit. I'm indisposed, Damien. Calstrip wants to discuss some urgent matter. Science operator let itself into the morgue by the half hour. About a half hour on the dot every day. Shadow it and slip in. Ah, it was to get his keys. Mod modifications. Mod malfunctions. Remember how funny I found Alvin Brawley's movies up until I had that second uh, combinatronics neural mod installed? Now they can't even elicit a chuckle. Not imagining this, am I? I did enjoy them, right? Haley isn't happy about it. Ever since she scrutinized my every move, how much hot sauce I use, where I put my shoes before bed, shit, even my handwriting. You'd say you were still the same person before you had your mods installed, before your mods went in, weren't you? Hmm. Yeah, that's kind of the issue with installing someone else's, neural pathways into your skull, you know? This is why, like I was saying before in Mankind Divided, I think there will be value in, inserting data into people's heads. It'll be, in a much cleaner of a manner. So, what I'm gathering from that little note is, if you wait here, if you just stand here, the bot will let itself in. And thereby you in.
Moving.
Nah. How did that happen? That is some potent glass.
Attitude adjustment required.
You straighten up and fly. Straighten up and fly right. Damn it. Oh, this is the one who lost a few fingers. They modeled that on her corpse. Seemingly?
Coming through.
I can't tell. The hand keeps glitching into the floor.
Moving.
Okay, so sometimes like there's a note in Mankind Divided that claims like, okay, it's the year we start working together to unlock the safe, but there's no such possible combination.
Operator approach.
So I was wondering if could this be another case of that. But no, it seems to be fine.